So I'm here with Ryan, and we thought it would be really good to maybe just have a conversation about what each of us have experienced just pastoring people over the last 8 weeks or so. And the question I would have would just be, if there was one thing you would want people to know, like what would that be?
It would be that it's okay and actually important to be where you are. And with that, in order to do that, you would actually have to know where you are. A lot of the thing that I've been experiencing is that so many people are moving at such a rate or avoiding at such a rate, or just just trying to figure out lots of things or pay attention to lots of things that they don't actually take a moment to check in and know where they're at. And that actually affects everybody around them. It affects the people in their house. It affects them deeply. It affects all the people in their household and stuff too. So there's something really important about that, because this is impacting you in some way, shape, or form. It is impacting you right here.
So how would you tell people to do you called it the check-in?
I do,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and it's because for me, so I tend to be a person that's moving quickly, and my mind's always doing on to the next thing. So I actually have to pause and check in, take a moment and just go, how do I actually feel right now? And I'm amazed for myself how often that actually catches me off guard, because I'll be like, I'm good. And then I pause and I go,
it'll surprise you.
A lot. Yeah.
So you'll stop and go, wow, I'm feeling some way, but different than what you expected.
So I'm one of those, I say weird because I think for me, I'm weird, but I'm one of those weird people that doesn't actually know when they're sad. And then all of a sudden I'm like, why am I frustrated? Why am I stewing over something? Why am I, making all of my family tense? And the next thing when I finally pause, I'm like, oh, I'm sad. And I'm taking that out on a bunch of people. But the reality is I just need to feel this and experience this and allow myself to be where I'm at, and then even share it with somebody. And so there's a moment here. You may not even know where it is that you are. And I would just so encourage you right now, even right now, where are you? Just don't get lost there. You don't have to spend days there. But if you were to just pause even right now,
and the importance of sharing it with someone like you, I've heard you talk about that before.
Yeah. Well, we're all experiencing the same thing differently because we're all different people with different circumstances. And I think some of us don't think we're allowed to feel a certain way or allowed to experience something a certain way, or we feel like we need to keep it all together because if we're not perfect, then our family, our friends, our workplace is going to collapse or something. And so a lot of us are doing this thing alone. Whether we have people around us or not, a lot of us are still doing this alone. And so there's something about sharing it with people that's actually opening yourself up to connect with them and to say, this is where I'm at, so that it doesn't have to stay trapped inside you and you can release that and be known, or at least take the chance at being known with somebody.
Okay. Thinking about the question for me, it would go back to, I see so many people going through this and feeling like there's a particular way they need to be coming at this in the totality of it. And I think maybe some of the simple advice, or the thing I would want people to know most, is you need moments, maybe every day or every other day, a moment where you can cry about something, mm-hmm. where you can laugh about something, where you can cheer something on, or whether you can even be frustrated or angry about it. I think about maybe as a parent, you're trying to encourage your kids and stuff, but all of a sudden you see your kid who's so disappointed because they've missed summer camp, or maybe something with sports, or
they hate being on Zoom all day.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
And as a parent, to see that and feel frustrated or angry that your kid's hurting mm-hmm. over that, I think that's something we need to feel. To laugh, I think maybe sometimes that's one that gets missed a little bit, mm-hmm. but we need to laugh through this. And it's not to say that we're not taking it seriously, but there's something about laughter that actually empowers us for navigating all of this.
Yeah, we don't laugh because we think this is funny. We laugh because we need to laugh. And there's almost like a release valve in it that allows us to connect with each other. And even just to take this and know that this isn't forever, that this is our moment, and that there was something before and after, and we can actually laugh amidst this. There's a gift in it, despite the fact that I know sometimes people will look and be like, this isn't funny. And we know that, you do too, but we still need that.
Right. There's something, the way I experience it is that there's something with the laughter that allows you to actually face it in the moments where you need to be more serious, or where it is challenging. There's something even like we've talked about this before, actually just being with other people and just like laughing about life or it, that actually empowers you later in facing those hard or difficult things in there. So I'd say make sure as you're navigating through this that you're finding times to laugh, to cry, to cheer, to worship something that God's done that is beautiful in your life, and even to be frustrated or angry over something that's hard or difficult.
Right.
And
go ahead. Just real quick, you were made that way. Like there's an entire chunk of the Bible that's devoted to people not having a destination to get to, but just honestly expressing where they're at. It's the Psalms. There's even an entire book of people expressing the fact that they're sad. That's Lamentations. There's whole sections simply saying this is what it's like to be a human being, and we all get to be one because we are, and God makes space for that. So
yes, yeah. So make sure that you take time to experience those, and make sure you take time, as Ryan was saying, to just check in. And I really like what you said about actually taking a moment to share that with someone. Just like, I think there's something really powerful in that. So as you navigate this, stay safe, stay healthy, stay connected.